everyone. So I am just doing my skincare, and I thought today I could show you a bit of a house update because we've been trying to catch up on the Reno vlogs. I don't know if you've noticed, since I've been back online, we've uploaded like, I think 3 it is now. So we've done an office video. Is it 3 or is it 2? We've uploaded 3 Reno vlogs recently in on my channel. And we're trying to basically catch up, and I was going to do like a spare bedroom makeover video just separately on its own, and then I just thought, you know what, with this spare bedroom, all we did was paint the walls. We got a carpet, which you saw months and months ago, and we put some furniture in. Now I'm back online, I want to go back to my roots a little bit, and if you've been watching me since back in the day, I used to just make vlogs, and they're the ones that I enjoy watching the most. And I thought, you know what, I need to just make these once a week if I can. You know, some weeks I'll be like, no, I can't be bothered to do that. So if I do make one, there'll be kind of like a extra video on a Monday alongside Thursday uploads, and I just thought, put less pressure on it, just upload a video. So that's what we're gonna do today, and hopefully that would mean that you are completely up to date with how the renovation is going, because we want you to be completely up to date so that there's nothing kind of missing. Though I think you generally are quite up to date apart from the spare bedroom, but we'll chat later. I'm gonna get dressed and make the bed, and then I'm gonna do a food shop because I'm also filming another video today, a food video, which you'll have to stay tuned for. So as you can see, our kitchen's not changed. Lots of you have been saying, what's going on with the kitchen? Well, nothing. Zilch. Zilch, look at it. This is it now, because I don't think I've shown you in ages. So we've still got this mark from where we tested what the beam was like underneath the beam, and we never did anything with it because we thought we were going to do up this room a lot sooner than we did. We've got this glorious light that we just love. Not really much has changed, and then down here we've just got the table, which has, ignore the stuff on it, we need to clean that up. But we're like, we always, this is like our dumping ground. This is where all our deliveries come, and then I don't know. It's like when you lose momentum with the house. This is like the one room that's like messy because we haven't done it up yet, and then we've got our bikes in here because we haven't got a shed. So there's lots of things we've been meaning to do, and then we've got our lovely dresser.
Cookbooks at least.
Yes.
So that's just the
but they're not on a shelf though, they're on a chair. Yeah. So just here's some like reality for you. So I'll tell you more about the kitchen situation later, because I think the last time I spoke to you I was like, we're doing the kitchen up and that's our next job, but hasn't happened. And then this is the hallway. It's kind of the area that I thought I was going to do next, but I haven't done yet because life. So we haven't changed the carpets yet. That's just like a scrap piece of carpet, so don't worry about the stain there. This is a rug that also is kind of dirty, so maybe we should clean that. The stairs obviously we did, and then we've got kind of a little shoe area and coat area, and Roxy's bits and Roxy's bits, and then a mirror and the front door. And yeah, this is kind of an area that looks kind of cute and cottagey. I don't mind it, it's just the flooring we needed to do. And then obviously the living room is completely finished. There's some shoes drying over there. So yeah, this room is done, and this is my favourite room. It makes me so happy every time I come in here. And when I come back, I will go upstairs and I will show you the spare bedroom and like talk to you more about the house stuff, but I really have to go now because I'm late. So I'm back home, and yeah, I thought I would show you the spare bedroom. So the spare bedroom right now has got all the laundry in it because it is kind of our laundry room. Because of the fact that our house is quite small, we don't have a whole lot of space to hang clothes up. So it ends up being the spare bedroom. And so I'm gonna clean all of that up, and then I can show you what it looks like in here and give you like a little sneaky peeky. What do you think, Roxy? What do you think? That means yes. Also, here's the bathroom. I haven't shown you this in a while. Still looks the same. I think we just got a few different plants up there. And yeah, I love this bathroom. This bathroom and the living room, the 2 rooms that we spent so much time on, they just feel so glam to me. I go in them, I'm like, is this really my house? The bedroom is also lovely, but the bedroom's more just like, it's more like a simple bedroom. It doesn't have the special factor of that bathroom, like with the tiles and the bath and like the living room with the fireplace. Feels surreal. Also, have I shown you the mirror in the hallway? Because this mirror is epic. So here is the mirror in the hallway. I think I did show you this, but how gorgeous is it? If you haven't seen it already, is this ginormous mirror. And I really wanted this size mirror to make this space feel bigger. And it does, it really makes it feel brighter and bigger because it is quite a dark space. And I love it. We also have these two pictures here. So this one is secondhand. I got this from like a charity shop slash vintage shop. I'm not really sure exactly. I just loved it. I think I have shown you before, but it's a pre-Raphaelite painting. And then this amazing one of Roxy that Alex got. I will leave a link to the person who makes these. You can get them of your own pets. But let's tackle this big pile of washing that I need to hang up. So I've just cleaned everything out of here and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Roxy, you're so freaking cute. Look at her. What have you got? What have you got? Rosie, what have you got? Oh my gosh, Rosie. Are you stuck? How are you going to get out? Rosie, you are bonkers. Thank you. So, before I show you what the room is like now, Roxy. Oh, she always does this in here. I'm going to show you some footage of us painting it and like a little bit of a back track with this room because it's been a long time. I think it's like literally a year ago that we painted it and we put the carpets in, so I'm going to have a little bit here to show you what happened. I'm not, is this rotten wood or what is this?
Whoa.
Why would you put carpet here? That's what I want to know. Ceiling is done. Looks really nice and bright. Now I've got to start on the walls. Coat 1 has been put on. You really can't see in this light. I kind of love it, it kind of looks like clay. Oh, you can see the difference there. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of like clay almost. I think it's a really lovely colour. You can see the difference over there. Obviously a couple more coats probably. But we're running out of paint and it's a Sunday, so that's a bit of a fail. We only have that much left, so we might have to come back to it tomorrow. But very pleased so far. We have made lots of progress. This is what the wall looks like now. It's really hard to show you in this light. It looks totally different on the camera. Yeah, so you can't really see it, but you get the gist. It's like a mushroom grey. You can kind of see it over there, but it's a lot more warm on camera than it is in real life. And we just started to do the skirting boards, so it's really coming together like a room now. How exciting. Oh my gosh, come on, look how good it looks. Like, look. I love how it's still really wonky in here. And I was also so paranoid that it would be too dark. And it really isn't dark.
No.
It's a grim, horrible, dark day today. Yeah. And it doesn't look dark. And usually these rooms are really bright because they're south facing. Oh my gosh, and look at the lovely wardrobe. I need to put the stuff back on here. Oh my gosh, it looks
normally
so good.
You'd come in here and you'd think, wow, this is a really wonky floor, and like the skirting boards are all wonky gorgeous with the floor, and now it's like perfect.
Yeah. Is doing a good modelling job here. Thank you. So this is the room. Ignore the marks in the blanket. That's where it was kind of like hanging on the drying rack because we washed it. But do you have something to say? She wants to go outside. It's too early, Roxy. It's only 2:30. Anyway, this is the room. So I'll give you a little pan. Let's start with the bed. So this bed we got, I think, pretty much when we first moved in. We got it from Facebook Marketplace. You may remember us getting it. And it was 50 quid, and it's gorgeous because it's that lovely, like, it looks like a hospital bed, like a vintage hospital bed, like those iron beds. And I just wanted one, and I saw it on Facebook and I was like, I have to get this. The bedside tables you may recognise from our main bedroom, and we just put them in here because they worked much better in here. For us, we need a bit more storage, and just, I don't know, they were too low for the big bed we have in there. And as you can see, my book is in here. If you want to get a copy, I'll leave a link in the description. My book, Minimal, How to Simplify Your Life and Live Sustainably. And we've got these beautiful side lights from Cox & Cox. We've got one on either side. And I just think they're really, really cute. Same on this side. And then we've got one of these alarm clocks, similar to the one we have in our bedroom. The bedding. So let's talk about this bedding. This bedding is something that my family always comment on when they come over. It's bamboo bedding, and it is from Panda. They sent it to us along with the duvet, and it is honestly the best bedding. It feels so luxurious. It basically feels like silk, except it's not silk, it's bamboo. And even though it's creased, ignore that. I'm not somebody who could iron my bed sheets. Maybe I should steam it, but I'm not going to do that even for this video. And then we've got this, which is from Cream Cornwall, which is a little shop in Falmouth, which is a lovely velvet pink. This room's theme is basically pink and green, as you'll tell as we go around. And then I've got these gorgeous prints from Botanical Atelier, which is another shop in Falmouth, and they are just so beautiful. I would love to get more. I'd love to kind of be a bit more experimental in this room and just have a few more of like lovely floral paintings, maybe one on this wall, maybe, you know, a few here, and just go for it. But this is the little bed area, and I just think it's very cute and vintage, but also a bit modern as well. And then we've just got this lamp hanging. I really love lamps like this that hang and are just held up by a hook. We're actually going to change that hook because we had like an industrial one. That's just like a really cheap one. We never got around to it. So yeah, and this is a very ambient bulb that I love. This side of the room, we've got the incredible wardrobe, which you've seen. This is again from Facebook Marketplace, and it was, I think, Kathy's Vintage or Kathy's Vintage something. I'll leave it in the description. And she found this lovely vintage dressing wardrobe and then painted it in French grey from Farrow & Bull. It's not grey at all, it's green, and that's where we kind of got the theme for this room, the kind of pink and green theme, though they're very muted and very subtle still. And then the walls are a colour match to Skimming Stone by Farrow & Bull, but it's Valspar. We got it in B&Q, and it just is the most gorgeous colour in this room because it looks like clay and it has a kind of greeny undertone to it, which I love. The window, we've obviously got the shutters like we have in all the other rooms, which, let me show you what it looks like with the shutters closed. Obviously very dark, but you obviously open like this, so you have light but also you have privacy, and I just love the shutters. And then we have kept the wooden windowsill. We were going to do this in the office, but honestly this took me a million years. It was a big job and I couldn't be bothered in the office, honestly, because this I haven't even bothered finishing because we've still got to do the edges, but it's a really simple little job just to sort of paint and touch up the edges and do a bit of filling, which we will get around to doing, we just haven't yet. But I just love that it's rustic, old, it's got all these nicks and marks in it, but it just adds a bit of character. And then we have this chest of drawers. Kind of ignore this chair, it doesn't really belong in here. I don't like it in here, but it is just in here temporarily because it can't fit downstairs at the minute. We moved the table, so just ignore that. I would probably, if I was to keep it in here, I would probably paint it white or paint it like, I don't know, similar colour to the wall or something, but it's too orange and it's not really the right style. But this, however, it's the same chest of drawers we have in our main bedroom, and we got them both at the same time. It was 110 for both, and it's just a vintage Victorian dresser with the keyholes, and I'm going to keep this forever because it's gorgeous. I love it. The old vintage antique pine, just so beautiful. On top we've got this memory box which has lots of like memories, cards, souvenirs, that kind of thing, and then a Jane Austen book with all of the novels in it. This was a present from my mum a long time ago. I've got a little candle which is a St. Evil candle, I think, and I got that in Unica Home. And then we've got a nice galvanised vase with some dried rosemary or oregano, I can't remember. I'm terrible with this kind of thing. And then finally we've got this lovely vintage mirror hung on the wall, so this area is very cute. Without that chair and without the radiator, very Instagrammable. I love it. So yeah, that's kind of it. The carpets we got from Trago. There's a load of crap under the bed. And it's like a faux jute, which I feel so cozy and cottagey. I love having a little spare bedroom that's a treat for people to stay in because it's just so cute and cottagey. And if I was to live alone and I didn't have a partner who was a man, then I would probably have made our bedroom a bit more girly like this. I probably would have had a bit of a pink theme, and I probably would have had more floral stuff. But I appreciate that it's his room as well, so I made it a bit more neutral, and we've got the industrial kind of rustic reclaimed wood thing kind of going on in there. So we've got the cute girly spare bedroom, and then we've got the, you know, the really messy, because I lied, I didn't hang any of those clothes up, I just chucked them on the bed. But, you know, this room's a bit more modern. I don't know if it's modern, it's still cottagey, but you know what I mean. So yeah. And then of course we have the office, which is a mess because we've both been working so hard today. So we've got all of our stuff strewn over the desks because I've been trying to, you know, look at briefs and write to-do lists. Alex has been editing, and this is what our office will look like most of the time. But if you didn't see the office makeover, then go watch that because we went through the whole process in here. So there's a little bit of an update on the house. And I hope you like the spare bedroom. The kitchen is the next thing that everyone's asking questions about. So the kitchen has been temporarily halted because we are unsure if it's worth doing. So there are lots of questions, there are lots of things that are going around our heads that we can't really share online because we want to pace ourselves and not share everything online ahead of when they happen, because that's not a good idea. But we basically have been calculating, we've spoken to someone to do the drawings for us for the kitchen, and we're just questioning things. So the ceiling price of our house is, you know, fixed. We live in a terraced house in a village on a road, so if we spent the money that it will cost to do the kitchen up, we will potentially, we will go over the ceiling price of our house. So we're just not sure if it's a wise decision. So we're trying to weigh up our options, and that's kind of like all I can go into right now because, yeah, I can't talk about anything else because just wait. Because I want to protect my sanity and not have people's opinions on things before they've even happened. So just stay tuned and we'll let you know what happens as it happens. But the kitchen is not going to happen anytime soon because we need to figure stuff out. So at the minute, renovations are halted apart from the garden. So the garden is a thing that we're kind of working on right now, and hopefully the next video that we do, the garden will be done, because this weekend we're going to be spending the whole weekend finishing it off. When I say done, I mean it's done in terms of like it's a blank slate for us because it was a mess. So we're kind of bringing it to the point where it's like, okay, we've cleared it all up, it's not a mess anymore, and we can enjoy it and do with it, you know, slowly over time. So that's what I mean when I say done. So the next Reno vlog will be the garden, and then after that maybe we can start talking to you a little bit more about the plans we have or the thoughts we've been having. So yeah, that's it really. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you probably for the next Reno vlog will be a garden video, and let me know if you enjoyed seeing the spare bedroom and if you liked it. It's very cute and I wish I could have you all to stay. But I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.